Dorime, interrimo ad appare dorime.
Hello, and welcome back to another Mongol Stardive video. Today, we are looking at Mabel. Mabel is the newest 5-star character, so we're gonna be obviously taking a gander and seeing what she's capable of. With that said, let's get started. Alright, so when it comes to Mabel and her build and stuff, well, since her being a destroyer, obviously it'll be the easiest thing to build, as it's nothing but attack. Anything but attack. Well, everything, all attack. How much attack? Yes. A lot. You're gonna need a lot. Crit damage, crit rate, attack, anything that can boost your lightning capabilities, anything that can boost her neutralization abilities, because that's also going to be very, very helpful towards her lightning damage and other stuff. But when it comes to priorities into what you should be leveling up here, I actually recommend you do the basic one, because the basic one is mostly where all her damage is going to be coming from. And after that, I actually probably recommend that you do her ult and then her skill. Her ult unleashes a big beam, which you guys will already have known or seen by now, of course. But it does a massive amount of damage. But for you to get it, that's a different story. So I actually recommend that you make your life easier by actually working on your basic attacks first. And make sure that you increase that as much as you can. When it comes to her gear, her gear is obviously going to be your just lightning damage one. It's pretty easy, right? Just your lightning one. Nothing too much there. Now, when it comes to the dupes, well, for the dupes, and I want to make this perfectly clear. If you are free to play, don't ever feel like you need to pull for dupes on Mongol Stardive. It is actually easier as a free-to-play to just collect them all and their weapons. Besides that, I actually don't recommend that you pull any dupes for most characters. Because this game's dupes capabilities are, yes, they are strong, but they remind me of just every other game like Wuthering Waves and stuff that has dupes, and they're pretty much very important in a way, but you don't get them, right? So you might as well just have fun and actually get every character, because at the end of the day, every character is going to get power crept at some point. And with that are going to come, like for example, Mabel, at some point, she's not gonna be as useful anymore. So don't worry too much about dupes. This is a purely PvE game with some rankings, but it's not even people rankings. You're not competing against anyone's scores. So don't stress too much. Just have fun with the game. If you can already clear the content as is, then there's nothing for you to worry about. Just get the character that you want. If you really like a character, then go ahead and get their dupes. Now, let's talk about the dupes. It is going to be same as usual. 2, 4, and 6. The thing about Mabel, though, is that if you want to do just a little bit more damage, and by a little, I mean probably a lot more, I actually recommend the first one. Just the first one. Just get the first dupe. And that's your stopping point. Obviously, second one would also be a great stopping point if you have the means, if you have the funds for it, of course. But the first one is really good because this actually stacks all your neutralization and your lightning, or like your neutralization and your lightning damage are just going to increase, and she's just gonna be stronger. She's just gonna do a massive amount of damage, and it's actually going to help her ult a lot as well. So if you want, get the first copy. No more, no less. The thing about her second dupe, though, that's not the second dupe. The thing about her second dupe, though, is that she does give movement speed. This is also why I always say number 2, number 4, and number 6 are very good stopping points, because number 2 always seems to provide a really greater just benefit to her overall kit. 4 does as well, and 6 does as well. If that sounds familiar, then you probably played other gacha games, of course. And if you've been playing Mongol Star Dive, you kind of gotten to know the rotation by now of how every character, you know, works in terms of their dupes. But every once in a while, you get, you know, really good characters that you don't really need one. I feel like Esther was one of them that I never really felt like I needed a dupe for her. And Mabel. Mabel seems like she's really strong at what she does. I mean, listen, I took Mabel, Summer Francis, and Summer Berna into the Rift. I did level 20 with just these 3 characters, and I completed it. I finished it, and I don't even have the full gear. I don't even have her leveled up all the way, nor do I actually have any dupes, and I don't even have a monster. I don't even have them worked on. So, yes, she's actually really strong just by default. So don't worry too much about it. Just enjoy yourself. She's a really good character. I actually strongly recommend that people get this one. Plus, she's really pretty. She's not my type. I usually like twin tails, like Flair and Mina. But I can't lie, I really like the way she looks. I think she's really pretty. I think she's gorgeous. She reminds me of characters that could come out of Fire Emblem mixed in with Magliel from Grand Blue Fantasy. So yes, I really like this character. I think she's very pretty. When it comes to her kit, she seems very useful, though she kind of plays more like a supporter. So let's check out why. I really want Mongol Star Dive to add like some kind of puppet training thing so I can just test out characters without having to be here. But the reason why I said what I said, it's because the way she plays, she's very off-screened. So whenever you do this, which is her skill, it fills up the bar a little bit, right? And as you attack with basic skills, or just basic attack, she will fill it up as well. But definitely her skill will be the fastest way to get her ult once, or her meter right there at the bottom. Once the meter is done, you hold basic attack and she'll just call upon Raiden, the god of thunder. Yeah, that thing is pretty cool. But the cool thing, and why she said she's pretty off screen, it's because whenever you do this, you can actually just switch to another character and she'll be attacking by herself. Once that's done, you can come back to her, press the button again, boom, it's filled. Once that's done, once it's filled, hold the basic attack again, you can switch to a character, and she'll just continue doing it. Same thing goes for even her ultimate. I think that's pretty crazy. If you use her ultimate, you can actually switch characters mid-ult, and she'll continue using it. And you can just do this crazy stuff. Everybody just all-out attack kind of thing.
Can you say, praise the sun?
Oh, I'm praising it, alright? If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I also have a Patreon if you guys want to support me and the channel directly. With that said, thank you guys for being here, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.